I don't believe in just deciding to remarry. I believe in love. If you find somebody that you love and you click and you fall in love with each other, then you marry them. That's how it works. If you choose to marry, you marry. But mimi niko sawa, by the way.
Uko sawa?
Maisha yangu ni poa sana. And I'm happy and I'm meeting very interesting people. Unajua Mungu anakupanganga. Unajua at times you think, oh God, you know. Mungu anakupanganga. Mungu anakuambia wachana na hii, fanya hivi, because God has plans for you. Yeah.
So you're meeting people.
Unakwamia azimio kumbe unazama. Unazama. Unaenda pengine kumbe ndio mpango Mungu amekuangalia trajectory.
So
same happens in our relationships in life.
You're meeting interesting people.
I've met very interesting people. I'm not lonely at all.
All right.
If I can put it that way.
Tuko family, what's up? This is your boy Kingori Wangeshi, and we are having an exclusive interview today with a man of many hats. He has served through 2 administrations, including or in addition to his own administration, and he's also a passionate filmmaker. That combination can only be for one Dr. Alfred Mutua. Daktari?
Yes. Kaka habari yako bwana?
Njema.
Kwa muda mrefu for 2 years tulikuwa tunafanyana hivi.
Tulikuwa tunafanya hivi.
Unajua kuna watu wengine you can't even get. Wengine wanakugonga na nguvu ungefikiri ni ngumi wanakugonga.
Daktari.
Unaachilia inapita yeye.
Daktari. You're talking of greetings, eh?
Yes.
Can we begin there?
Tuanzie hapo.
Sasa kuna mtu alikusalimia ukasema amekufinya.
Sana.
Sasa hivi mnaketi meza moja mpange mikakati ya serikali.
Nilimwambia wakati anafinya watu hakuwa na degree ya kufinya. Yeye kama amezoea kufinya watu huko Rift Valley, maisha sugu.
Asiweke ugali.
Lazima ufinye ndio mtu afikiri umemshika mkono. Sababu mkono ni ngumu. Sasa nikamwambia sisi hapa, sisi hatujafinyi, sisi tuko mkono ya kawaida. Shike kawaida tu. Ni mambo ya siasa tu.
Anyway,
he's a lovely guy.
Yes.
You know, I used to say this even when I was in the other side, that whether you like Ruto or not, he's very charismatic, but I've learned him, and he's a good man. Unajua, there are people, wacha kuwa good politician, ama good, ama nini, ama kuna mtu mzuri, ana roho safi, and there's a difference. Mtu mwenye roho safi, you can see him feeling the pain of others. You can see him really appreciating what it means for people to come from the ground up. You can see it for him. You can see the way he cares. He doesn't pretend. And he doesn't care for TV. Yuko leo ana care for TV. Wakiona kitu, wanasema nitafanya hivi, alafu ana post. Fanya hivi na post. He does a lot of things for many people.
Even behind the cameras.
Very, very quietly that he doesn't want known. Because it's about service to God.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the president-elect in a few. But how can one man, how lucky can be one man? You served through President Kibaki.
Yes.
You served through the presidents of His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta. And of course, you had your own administration within that presidency. And now, you're sitting here with us today discussing the next government in waiting.
No, God loves me. I think, you know, I wrote a book called How to be Rich in Africa and Other Secrets of Survival. And the secret of success is based on your ability to do more than the common person. I grew up poor. I grew up in Kibera, went to a primary school, Kawangware, Ruta Satellite Tuko. I ran off school when I was Form 2, no school fees. I was paid for by mzee wa kanisa. That's why I continued my education. Kwa nimeanza kufanya mjengo, kazi ya kubebea watu maji. I've suffered. I mean, and then I got a scholarship to go to the US. I left a wooden shack with no cement, used a pit latrine, nikaingia ndege nikaenda ngambo. So, you know, and the reason that some of us have been able to be blessed and lucky is also because we put effort and you do slightly more than the normal person. We don't just sit and wait. You don't, unajua kuna watu wetu wanapenda ukubwa sana. Umekaa hivi, unaona kiti imekaa mbaya. You know, si tutangojea tu, pindua kiti. You go and do it yourself. We are not masters who like selling other people. And I see that has worked in my favor. And then also meaning well. You know, like I always believe that my growth socially, my growth politically, my growth in any way is not for me. It is an opportunity for me to serve other people who've not been as lucky as I have been. There's no difference between me and any other person in this country. I've just been lucky. And luck comes through hard work and through focus and being able to think clearly, think faster, and also take a lot of risks. Look at the current scenario.
You know, in 2010, when the Constitution was inaugurated, I have read somewhere that you read through the Constitution and you told people in that room that you want to be the governor because you had seen what is in there. So 10 years later, you changed your political career. What have you seen in Dr. William Ruto's government?
Well, I looked at it this way. I got a call from President Uhuru Kenyatta, who said, you're finishing your term, you have your party, he said, I told him, I'm running for president. Then he said, no, don't run at this time. We are forming something called Azimio. And we'd like you to come through the Jubilee wing of Azimio, so we can be able to sit on the table against Raila and be able to share government, and you'll be in my government. That's how I initially got into Azimio. And then I'd already met Raila, then I got into the Azimio bandwagon. Then I realized, in as much as Azimio was talking about change and transforming this country, that was not the main focus. The main focus was about acquiring power and inheriting Uhuru Kenyatta. When leaders like Atwoli started saying that Uhuru Kenyatta is too young, anaenda wapi? I started asking myself, but Obama was even younger. Nalienda nyumbani. What is this thing about wanting my friend Uhuru Kenyatta to continue being in government? Akiendelea, when will some of us rule this country? Mheshimiwa Murathe and others wakaanza kupanga njama. So tukasupport BBI. But then we realized very quickly, we sat in a meeting, we agree on changes for BBI. When the changes are done and they come out, we are ignored. They just go with the, it's too many things. I mean, I remember going to KCC to present memorandum as Maendeleo chapter. Then we went again as Council of Governors. We input BBI. But then we realized, muna input lakini kuna wala wanaandika. Consulting Raila and Uhuru. The rest of you, hizo ni ideas zenyu tu. Wao kuna mpango yao. Hii ingine ni process nionekana it was whatever. I started realizing there's a problem here. When BBI failed to pass, it was because people and the courts even saw this process was not good for this country. And this idea of trying to change the constitution for the support of a few was something that would not work. We in Azimio, wakaanza kuchezea karata. Tukaona that our usefulness in Azimio was as far as our tribal arrangement was put into place. So when Mheshimiwa Kalonzo Musyoka, we managed to get him into the fold, they didn't need us anymore. Unawapigia simu wachukui, unasikia vitu imepangwa hata ujui, and you are supposed to be the inner core. They don't need us anymore. Wamepata Mkamba wao, wamepata Mkikuyu wao, wamepata Meru wao, wamepata, so they're all tribal based, even though Kenya may be tribal based, but it was there. Then I looked at their program. They really did not have a clear agenda on fixing the country. It was going to be the same people in government, because why? They were sharing government. This was going to be it was not going to be a Raila government. It was going to be a coalition government between Raila and Uhuru.
Really?
Yeah, because Uhuru is the chairman of Azimio. He owns Azimio. Raila is a presidential candidate. Ministers like Matiang'i, Mutahi Kagwe, all these ministers, Akina Wamalwa, they all told us, they have been told Akina Munya, they will be in Raila's government. So Raila's government will be made up of 50% Uhuru's people. So that is sharing government across the nature. So nothing was going to change. It was going to just be perpetuation of the same regime in a different way.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing.
How so?
Because we're a democratic state. We want change. You finish your work, go home. Let others come on. You don't hear Bill Clinton finishing his 2 terms and then reinventing himself. You know what I mean? You didn't hear Obama reinventing himself. George Bush Jr., he didn't finish 2 terms and then he reinvents himself, you know? Finish, go home. So I think there was a Uhuru Kenyatta was misadvised by people around him who did not want to give up because of the business deals and things they were doing. But what made me leave Azimio to come to Kenya Kwanza was I studied, and I realized when I launched my presidential campaign, my manifesto was in line with the kind of thinking that I was saying with William Ruto. I realized this guy had gotten an idea of what was ailing Kenya. I was talking about broadening the base. They were talking about bottom up. You broaden the base, widen the base tax base, you lower taxes. You're basically, it's the same thing. Some of the things that we needed to do, some of the things that we needed to put into place for Kenya, I realized were more or less the same things. So I find myself agreeing with a lot of things they were saying and not agreeing with a lot of the projects that were being done by Azimio, because Azimio were doing PR style projects, just hoodwink people so they can be voted in. And then Azimio had people who were looking for work. There are leaders who walikuwa tafuta kazi.
What do you mean?
Yeah, for them it is not about changing Kenya, it is where do I go next? Nimemaliza hii, pengine I'm not going back as governor, or I'm not doing this, or nimemaliza hii, now what do I do next? Twende hapa Azimio, tupate kitu. You know? Ruto is very good at winning people. He sent a man, the current governor of Murang'a, you know him?
Yes, Dr. Kangata.
Yes.
Yes.
So, my friend Kangata, he was a senator, he called me several times. And before that, Murkomen had called my chief of staff that Ruto wants to speak to me. But najua mimi nikiwa mahali moja, mimi sifanyi mambo usiku, ati fani uko hapa. I told them, no, I'm not interested. And there's a place I go for walking. Unajua lazima utembee kidogo, walk kidogo, so you don't hii mambo kwa na kitambi unakaa namna hii. Wakati una mali ya kuwekelea simu unaekelea hapa juu. You know, and Kangata came, found me walking. We walked. Akaniambia tukakaa chini, akanulia soda tukaongea. Hakuja tena, akaniambia listen, just meet Ruto. Just meet and talk to him.
Hakukuandikia barua.
Mpige story.
Kangata hakukuandikia barua.
Au unaandikia barua. Akaniambia just meet Ruto.
Yes.
Talk to him. Akaniambia unajua huko you have no space there. There is nothing there. These guys have no agenda. Meet Ruto nini. Then I said okay, I'll call Ruto. I called him. We had a chat. And then we said we'll organize a time to meet. He said sawa. Around the same time, in Azimio, things were not going very well. They had made us sign documents that they were not allowing us to read. And in addition to that, they were changing the document and putting it the upper registrar of parties, a document we had not seen. They had brought in Wiper, they had made it from a coalition or to a party. Things that walikuwa nakaa kwa bodu mwanapanga, and the rest of us are supposed to adopt. Then there was ukora kubwa ilipigwa pale KICC in the days of when we had the plenary to discuss things. Wakapiga ukora, wakatupatia blank papers to sign, wakaenda ukora nyingi. You know, anyway, very bad things were doing. They were looking down on us. Like they control Kenya, mtadu. They decide this is how you can fill blanks, so they look like a big team. So Kangata called me again. Nikamwambia I can't talk to Ruto. Ruto called me. Akaniambia let's meet. Nikamwambia sawa. I was actually in Lavington at the time. Akaniambia tukutane wapi? It was Johnny. Akaniambia he's finishing something by 8. Can we meet 8:30? Nikamwambia sawa. Akuza uko wapi? Nikamwambia I'll be in Lavington area. Wapi? Nikamwambia why don't you meet at Junction? So we met at Junction Mall on Ngong Road. Kufika Junction Mall, I just drove myself. I pulled in and gari yake mahali ilikuwa imepakiwa. Hakuniambia niingie gari yake. Yeye alikuja akaingia gari yangu. Ananiambia tupige raundi. Akaniambia security tuwapigie simu.
So now you are the one driving him?
Yeah, I drove him. Tukapiga maraundi huku Nairobi, Ngong Road. Tukaenda town, tukapiga raundi.
Just the two of you?
Just two of us. No bodyguards, nothing. No escort, nothing.
Just the two of you at night?
At night.
Having a man talk? Man talk.
Tukapiga story sana. Akaniambia why he wants me in his government, why he wants to work with me, why he thinks I'm very good value, I'm the best governor, I've been the best governor in this country. I'm focused, I'm young, I'm energetic, I'm in the wrong place. He needs that kind of blood to turn around this economy, because the economy is doing badly. I asked him what happened to him with Uhuru.
Yes.
He explained how they fell out, how they were not seeing eye to eye, and all those things. But unajua mimi si mtu wa finyo. Ni mmeachana, nyinyi ndio mmeachana. What I was interested in is where is Kenya going? And then I asked him a question I'd asked Uhuru Kenyatta and asked Raila. I'd asked him, what is it in there for my people of Maendeleo Chap-Chap? They're joining a coalition. If you look at Australia, when you join a coalition, you divide government. Say, okay, this coalition divide government, it's part of forming networks. In Israel, in Germany, when you're in a coalition, it's a coalition to form government. Huko aliniambia hapana, we ngojea waje tuchinje kwanza hiyo mbuzi, tupate hiyo ng'ombe alafu baadaye tutagawana. How do you tell somebody like that? I asked him, I'm finishing. You're telling me not to run for any other office, you'll be in government. But I ask you, in what capacity will you be in government? You know what I mean? Oh, no, don't worry, we'll discuss it. Say, okay, can we discuss projects? Because I want to know projects. Because I've got major projects in Ukambani that I wanted done. I've got major projects that my people who are Maendeleo Chap-Chap in Meru, in Kisii wanted done. No, they're not interested. All they are thinking about Azimio is acquiring power. You know, even though Raila Odinga had very good plans, but I realized Raila is a very good man, but he was tired. He was being pushed by other people. He wanted it, he could have gotten it, but anyway, so we agreed, this is what you get, this is a position of Maendeleo Chap-Chap, na akaniambia we'll sign this thing, we'll document it, you'll get it. Okay.
2 questions from the meeting that you had with the current president-elect. On that day when you agreed to be part of his government. Number one...
No, we didn't agree on that day.
Oh, you didn't agree on that day?
No.
So that's what where my question is.
Yeah, I told him, let me go see my people. My people. Then we decided, let's have another meeting for details. So I went, another meeting. Nikamchukua. I was my secretary general. Akaingia kwa gari yetu. Tukapiga story.
Tena unamdrive.
Piga story.
So you have driven the president?
No, I drove him once. The secretary general was driving the car that day.
Okay.
Tukapiga story, tukamaliza. Went back to our team. Then there was a lot of infiltration of my team from Azimio. Even my secretary general was threatened. Hakulala nyumbani. The day we were going to join Azimio, alala kwa gari yake. My people, there was so much harassment by the state of my key Maendeleo Chap-Chap people to get us out. Uhuru Kenyatta called me, we had a 40-minute conversation. Tuju called me, I went and saw him. So they kind of blindsided me. I was alone. I looked like I was the only one in my team going to join Tuju, going to join Ruto, because Akina Tuju were against it. My people had been talked to. I was going to be alone. That's why you saw us, we said, okay, we'll stay in Azimio. The day we went to declare we're going to Kenya Kwanza, we said to stay in Azimio. Why? Because my secretary general was afraid for his life. My people are afraid for their life, you know. People have disappeared in this country. What people are being arrested. People are being... When you hear about Ruto talking about harassment of people, it is real. It was real.
You have witnessed
it. Was real. It was real. My people were in deep trouble. They didn't want. Ukiongea kuhusu Ruto anastuka. Because it's become personal. But we realized after a while, as me was, and I was able now to go back to my people after they reneged on a few other things. People realized wanachezewa game. Wakasema liwe liwalo, tunaenda kwa Ruto. Liwe liwalo.
Now,
and then I joined Kenya Kwanza, which is the best decision I ever made.
Yes. Because
also I could also tell with the trajectory of things, there was no way they are going to defeat Ruto.
Yes, that was my question.
I could tell, yeah, they might have defeated him, but I figured that if I joined Ruto, I would be able to add. Because you see, people think my support is only from Mukambani. No. You see, there's also called, there are a lot of undecideds who, when they see somebody like me move, it kind of concretes, concretizes their decision. They say, if Mutua ameacha Azimio, na ameenda kwa Ruto, there is something here. So they pay more attention. So you're able to shift the wind by just moving. People from Kisumu, I've met people from Kwale, people from Kilifi, people from Garissa, Busia, wameniambia wakati ulihama, nilikuwa na pia hata mimi nilihama. Mimi was undecided, lakini hata mimi nikaenda kwa. Nikaona kama Mutua ameacha baba, ameacha Uhuru, akaenda kwa Ruto. This guy knows what he's doing.
So what did you see in him, or what did he tell you that convinced you that he will form the next government?
I saw a good heart. I saw a good heart, and I realized that with the shift of numbers, and I do polling and calculations, I knew if we played our name right, we did. And one of the things that Ruto said is this: he doesn't have deep state. He can't rig the election. He can't control the elections. He has two things. He has three things. He has effort, effort, he has the public, and he has God. He said we'll put effort, we'll call upon our people with a good message, and we'll pray to God. Wacha watumie deep state, watumie mambo yao, watumie control, watumie pesa, wafanye rigging, si tutategemea Mungu. And that's what we did. We used to have meetings every morning. We start our meetings with prayer, tunaomba. And then we sit down, look at strategy. We look at how we're doing, where are we doing badly here, what do we need to do, what about our messaging. So we didn't do this thing by flukes, bana.
No.
Tulifanyia kazi. We were doing 8 rallies in a day.
Yes.
One time we couldn't get back to Nairobi. We had to divert and sleep in Amboseli. You know, some people didn't even have clothes. Like Mudavadi, we had to look for the biggest t-shirt he could get in a lodge somewhere, because we were unexpected, you know. People are looking for extra, you know, unafua kasurali usiku na nika kwa sababu unavaa kesho, because it was unexpected.
Yes.
Me lucky enough I had a bag that I always carried everywhere we went, because you know, I know these things,
yes.
you know. Yeah, you know, that's how we were campaigning day and night, bana. We were campaigning. Ruto did not win by flukes.
Question,
he
Daktari.
Campaigned.
Question now.
Aliomba kura na akapewa kura.
Hizo rallies 8 mlikuwa mnafanya upande wa Kenya Kwanza, were there such efforts in Azimio when you were there?
No. Azimio used to do the traditional one rally. Wanaenda wanaset jukwaa town moja, wanaongea, wanachukua microphone, wanatutukana, Raila anaongea kidogo, then maybe they do a road trip 1 2 3, wamechoka, wamepumzika. Kesho wanaenda tena same. Sisi tulikuwa napiga one corner of the country, one corner. Tulikuwa tumedivide teams. Unakuta kwamba mimi, Muturi, maybe Mutangula tuko Ukambani na Coast. Wengine wako Western, wengine wako North Rift, wengine wako Coast. I mean, we are like that. You know, tunaamka asubuhi tunaingia chopas 3, chopas 4, mnaenda mahali, kila mtu mahali, mna meet jioni. How was it? Kwenye ulikuwa namna gani? Yeah. So that's how we
won the election. Where do you think you've left Machakos? 10 years ago you got in as the governor, the first governor. I think the most conspicuous thing there is the White House. Of course, I don't know if it's a motivation from where you came from. That house that you told us you left a mad house, then to go to...
No, you know, when you look at Machakos, my biggest motivation in Machakos is that when I got into Machakos as a governor, we were being fed. We were getting food relief. I bought 40 tractors to dig for people. I got a subsidy program for agriculture, free seeds, free fertilizer. I've dug 672 boreholes and piped 400 kilometers of water. I've dug 290 dams. Dams, you can go and find them, ask people. Dam ya Mutua.
290.
290 dams. As a result of all these issues that I did, Machakos today is not being fed. We are not a starving county. That to me is the biggest success that I've done. Women used to walk kilometers, they are not. We have the best healthcare system that I'd set up in Machakos. We're the only county with a cancer center where you are treated for free chemotherapy. Before it was, if you're poor, you die. If you're rich, you get into, you go to India because you have money. Now in Machakos, people are being treated free of charge, cancer. We have the cleanest and best hospitals, well run. I employed over 800 nurses and doctors. We have the quickest response of ambulances in Southern Africa, apart from Sub-Saharan Africa, apart from South Africa. We are neck to neck with South Africa. I have an ambulance in every location. We have fewer people who are dying from road accidents and others as a result of that fast response. That's just in the medical field. Look at the land price in Machakos, it's gone up. When I got in, industries have come, businesses have lifted up. Machakos is somewhere. I built the People's Park, I built stadiums, I opened up the region where people used to go to. I have done tremendous work in Machakos that has really improved the economy and the growth of the people. The road network, I was the first governor to build Barabara. I built a road in 3 months, 33 kilometers. It is there up to today. Looks like any other road. You know, I've built tarmac roads. I've done Cabros, everything. Machakos is not the same Machakos I found. So I'm proud. When they gave me the award as the best governor in Africa because of the development features they did, it's because even outsiders can see where Machakos was and where Machakos is. And people see. When I build the White House, I'm not building the White House as a building for the governor. I'm building the White House to entrench devolution. Because if you go to the United States, you go to Canada, you go to Australia with devolution, they build governors' offices so that to entrench, so that 200 years from now, a governor will have that office as a mark. That's how you do these things. Because look at us, we never build anything new that per se is supposed to be passed on, that is of such nature. State House was built by the colonial powers, it used to be the governor's office in State House. So I've built our own mini State House in Machakos, can be used for governors forever. They don't have to worry about buildings anymore. The money I was given to build my own governor's home, another governor's office, I combined that money and build one building. Governor shouldn't be housed. Well, ala kwako, enda kazini. That was my principle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you think now Machakos is also now in good hands? Did you leave it in good hands?
I think I've left Machakos with systems that have been set up. Different people have different capabilities. And I'm expecting and I'm hoping that the new governor will be able to continue what I've done. She started okay, but I think she's not surrounded by the right people, because the first thing she did was to try and fire over 300 people who are working in the office of the governor. No, office of the governor is not just a building, it's a department. The office of the governor is a big department, it's like office of the president. Kuna chief, kuna dio, kuna nini, that's office of the president. And it's kubwa, sindio? They don't all work at State House. So akasema watu wote wa office of the governor wakwe fired. You know, it's going to be about 1,000 people who are far-flung. How do you fire people? They have not done any mistake. They are public servants. You don't do that. You can't even suspend them, because you suspend an officer, kama fanya makosa. Well, you're just a new governor. So I think she's being misadvised, but I think she's getting to understand how government runs. There's a difference between politics and governance.
Okay.
But I think with proper guidance, and also what I like about her is that she's very passionate, and I think she means well.
Right.
You know, meaning well is very important. So I think she means well, and from that perspective, I think Machakos will be okay. I have said in a good place, kitambo haribu Machakos sana, mahali imefikisha, kidogo haribu, it will take you 20 years. Yeah.
Okay, that's about how good the system
That's
left.
how good the system and also the infrastructure. Wezi ngwa lami, wezi funika hizi dams, you know what I mean? I left 4 stadiums coming up, she can finish them, take the glory. So I had thought through. I've done a lot of development projects in Machakos. Nimeweka mataa. I think I've put constructed more Mulikamwizis than any other governor in Kenya.
Machakos is known for investment.
Yes.
Now, you saw the transition between from President Kibaki to
Uhuru.
President Uhuru. Now, there's another phase to do a transition. What happens during a transition?
You know, during this transition period, the president from yesterday is a lame duck president. Can't do much. Can't hire, can't fire, can't do it. His job is to facilitate the new government to go forth. It's basically the new president that is going ahead. He's basically a caretaker president. And I liked what President-elect Uhuru said yesterday. He said, Uhuru has served this country, he's done a lot for this country. We're going to take care of him. We're going to respect the work he's done and make sure he's okay, because that's the way you're supposed to do. You want to set a culture that you can work as a president and you retire well and you are respected. I think the mistake that he did was to get into politics, start campaigning for somebody else. Angafanya kama Kibaki. Aachane tunayo, iende vile itaenda, and he supports whoever wins. I think that would be he was influenced by too much. But I think by the Atwal telling him, you're still kijana, endelea, and all those things. And he wanted a state capture that he was trying to, it captured him also.
All right.
But during the transition period, our job today, we had a meeting, is to ensure there's a smooth transition and the swearing in goes well.
What does transition exactly mean?
Transition means that there's a lot of things that, you know, when you don't want to take over government and you don't know what is where. So during this transition period, it's when you understand what is where. You know, there's a lot of interaction between government officials and incoming government officials. You know, there's no interaction between you know, like finances, you know, the brief given to the president-elect and his team to understand where we are in the country. We are planning how the country will look like by getting the current scenario of security.
Yesterday, in his speech, the president, the outgoing president, did not mention the president-elect in his speech. It is on record and in public domain. What would happen if President Uhuru Kenyatta does not show up on the inauguration day to pass on the sword that we saw President Kibaki pass on to him?
It continues because when Mzee Jomo Kenyatta died, he was not there to pass on the sword to Moi. You don't have to be there. It is good that you're there because we need that transition. You know, you're given the instruments of power. It is polite, it is proper. But if you're not there, you're not going to stop the will of the people from continuing. So people don't get hung up with thinking that just because he's not there to give the sword, then nothing will happen. No, it continues. You can't hold the country ransom. It is better if he does it that way. There's a smooth transition even for him. He retires in fame. He retires with dignity. If you don't do it, you retire with shame.
Does it have anything to do with whatever President-elect Ruto told you when you first met, their squabbles?
No, not really. I think this is just, it's competition. And once person loses, you feel bad. And then you recover and you move on. Mm-hmm. It's political competition.
Did you hand over to
Yes,
Honorable Wavinya Ndeti?
I did, yeah. I gave her the flag, I gave her the instruments of power, I gave her the seal. I did very well. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now
and I was there, I gave her a speech, and we gave her a speech,
yes,
and we went to this hotel, and we had a good time together.
Oriented her into the White House.
Yeah, took her everything, yeah. That's how you do these things.
So now you are the government spokesperson in President Kibaki's government before you went to be governor. Are we looking at the next cabinet secretary for information?
You see, I'm not going to talk about the cabinet posts or whatever, because you see, I cannot assign myself a job or a duty. Mm-hmm. That is the prerogative of the president, you know. So when Ruto is sworn in, he will decide who he wants where and whether he wants us or not. You know, you can't decide for him. Mm-hmm. We can't start feeling like we deserve anything. You don't deserve anything. We are servants of the people. So he deserves, he decides where he wants you to serve, and you serve where he wants you to serve. Mm-hmm. It's as simple as that. The only thing is that you serve well where you go. Because me, it doesn't matter where I go, I serve well.
You seem like you have the same story with the president-elect, you know, raising...
Humble beginning and coming up and depending on God.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what does a Ruto presidency mean to a common man?
It means, like I tweeted and said, now we're going to create a country where the child of a wealthy person and the child of a poor person can sit on the same table, plan and build and share the fruits of Kenya. It is not niko wengine wako nje na tuko ndani. We want to give hope to every child in this country. It doesn't matter who you are, who your father is. It doesn't matter if you slept hungry. We want you to have a dream, knowing that your dream can come true. We're going to facilitate and ensure that there's a system in this country whereby you can dream, you can want to be a star, and you will be a star. Where you can rise and be whoever you want to be. Mm-hmm. That's a country we want to create. We want you to have money in the pocket. We want you to have the ability to know that if I put effort, I'll get reward. That's what we want. We want people to wake up, walk in the streets without fear of being mugged. We want people to know that every job matters. Kazi ni kazi. Whether you are pushing mkokoteni or working in a big office, work is work. Earn your keep. Live your life. Enjoy. Mm-hmm. We want to get Kenya back into a culture of saving. We don't save. People are living from hand to mouth. Hata wakati mwingine toka mkono ifiki kwa mdomo, imeenda na landlord, imeenda na na bus fare, imeenda na school fees. People are not even eating, you know. People are not going to school. We want people to be able to be treated and have a healthy country without wondering about whether you're going to buy food or buy medicine for your child who is dying or for yourself. Mm-hmm. That's the country we want to build with President William Ruto, and that's his vision, and that's what he wants for Kenya. And I buy into that vision, and I feel that we are aligned.
All right.
Yeah.
Borrowing from the time that you were government spokesperson, you had this explosive drama called Cobra Squad.
Yes.
Are we getting it back? By the way, Generation Z, Cobra Squad was an explosive drama produced by Governor Mutua.
We had a good time making Cobra Squad. I made quite a lot of money with Cobra Squad. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at, been approached by several companies that would like to give me some money to produce a Cobra Squad movie or series. So I'm looking to it. It depends on the portfolio I get and whether I can be able to juggle or whatever I'm needed to be done, because I would like to serve people and government. And yes.
I know we are pressed for time, but I have just 2 more questions. What did you make of the case, the petition, the presidential petition?
You know, I read the submissions. I thought these guys are joking. They are basically, for lack of a better word, to quote the court, they are forging documents themselves. They forge a document they bring in without knowing the originals have features like pesa. If you forge money, counterfeit money, itajulikana. Utaangalia haina security feature, hii yenyu ni fake. They are faking things. They are putting logs za 2017. Wanaenda mtu hapa, it was just basically drama. They didn't have a case. I was in at Bomas when Chebukati was announcing the results. They didn't want him to announce the results. They had filled Bomas with goons. Somehow they had organized for goons. The Bomas was full of goons. And I saw a senior person in this country punch Chebukati to the floor. Chebukati alipigwa ngumi, pop! Nikaona another senior leader akapiga commissioner wa IBC rungu, pop! Mwingine akapigwa, pop! They came back into the room. They were bleeding. I saw it with my own eyes. They were bleeding. We had to look for things, bandages, tissue to wipe blood from IBC commissioners. Waka disrupt, wanatoa hiyo body wanatupa, those hair wire. They didn't want the results to be read because it was not the result they wanted. They had their own results, not the results from the people of Kenya. It's mayhem. But Chebukati was a strong man. He said, they cannot stop me from doing my constitutional right. Let them kill me.
He stood strong.
He stood strong. They had tortured these people. People used to walk outside IBC officials. Umetoka kazini, unafika hapo nje, unaenda kujisaidia, unatupa kwa buti ya gari, unapelekwa to be tortured. I mean, there are so many things that are going on in this country. Listen to Chebukati telling stories. People were killed so that he reads Azimio.
So now the petition could not stand.
So the judges saw through all those games. The judges saw all through those games. All the things they were saying were the same. You know, they saw.
We wish you all the best in the coming government. But Daktari, no, now I'm confused. Do I call you governor? Do I call you Daktari?
Yes, Alfred is good enough.
Let me go with Daktari. You know, as a public servant and a person in the public limelight, there are issues that are in the public domain as well. Some are controversial about you, but it is life. So allow me to ask you now, will you remarry?
You see, I have my children. You know, I have a set of twins. I have my sons, and I have my daughter. And right now, I'm very comfortable with my children, and they're growing up. And you know, once you're a parent and you have children, and you're very happy with them, you're good. And I don't believe in just deciding to remarry. I believe in love. If you find somebody that you love and you click and you fall in love with each other, then you marry them. That's how it works. If you choose to marry, you marry. But mimi niko sawa, by the way.
Uko sawa?
Maisha yangu ni poa sana.
Sasa niulize,
niko sawa kabisa.
Ile hoteli inaitwa A&L, what happens to it?
It's a hotel, so it's a business. Business continues. Yeah.
Hatubadilishi jina.
It's my business. No. Acha biashara iendelee. Yeah. It's a brand. The brand continues. Has nothing to do with an individual. It's a company. Can be sued as a company, not as an individual.
All right.
And I'm happy, and I'm meeting very interesting people. Unajua Mungu anakupanganga. Unajua at times you think, oh God, you know. Mungu anakupanganga. Mungu anakuambia wachana na hii, fanya hivi, because God has plans for you. Yeah.
So you're meeting people.
Unakwambia azimio kumbe unazama. Unazama. Unaenda pengine kumbe ndio mpango Mungu amekuangalia trajectory. So same happens in our relationships in life.
You're meeting interesting people.
I've met very interesting people. I'm not lonely at all.
All right.
If I can put it that way. But I want to tell the people of Kenya, you know, at everything you do, just mean well. Don't operate with malice. Don't try to pull people down. Always think about the other person. You are where you are, not because you're more important or better than anybody else. It's because you've been blessed and maybe you've been luckier than others. Always try to pull other people. Don't usijigambe. I see people getting into government, kidogo, ama anaanza kujigamba, they think they are more important than other people. No, you are not important than anybody else. You are the same. We'll all die and become dust. Don't walk around like kiburi at you pushing people. Nini. Just be humble and serve God and serve people. And take care of your family. Take care of your mother. Take care of your father if they're still alive. Take care of your children. Don't be a deadbeat father or deadbeat mother. Take care of your children, you know? And that's very important. And you do those important things, God blesses you and everything becomes better.
All right.
Yeah, that's my advice to people. And that keeps success. And also, just be sharper. Don't complain. I don't complain. I don't grumble. You know? You give me, like they say in the US, you give me a lemonade, give me a lemon and make a lemonade. Si kulalamika saa yote, oh, you know, lazima ikuwe hivi, hapana. Make it so. Don't complain. As people are complaining, me, I've moved on, done other better things. And life continues. Baraka zinakuja.
Lakini ulitembea sana towards the end of your term as governor. Yes. Umetembea, tumekuona Africa, tumekuona Europe. What was it about?
No, but I travel a lot. I travel a lot. You know, my kids are out of my kids are away from Kenya right now. So I visit my kids. I'm with my kids every 2 months. So when I visit my kids, I stop somewhere. So every 6 weeks, I'm with my kids. You know, do a lot of things. I don't like my kids being in the public eye because I don't want my kid walking into a mall and somebody saying, oh, baba yako support huyu. You know, Kenyans can be very crude. So you have to protect the innocence of the children.
All right.
And you maintain it until you're in a place where now they have to be known. But always protect innocence of your children.
All right.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Ruto sent Dr. Kangata to you. I don't know, is it a case of doctors? Dr. Ruto sent Dr. Kangata to Dr. Alfred. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I'm also sending you to Dr. Kangata. We are looking for him.
Okay.
Yes.
Ndamwambia.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
you.
Thank you sana daktari.
Asante sana.
It's been an awesome talk.
I've had a good time also.
We wish you all the best.
Thanks.
In the next administration.
Asante.
And I tap into your grace so that we can serve administration successfully.
Yeah, it's better that way. And we just make this country better for everyone. And we make Kenya better for everyone. And it is possible. It's a beautiful country with a lot to share. Let's make it possible for people to dream and achieve their dreams. That's what William Ruto is about. That's what Alfred Mutua is about. And wacha amalize kazi yake, then I take over from him. Yeah.
Are you a PR spin doctor?
No, I did communication. I was a government spokesman, but I think I'm more of a development focused person. Yeah.
That's what you're communicating for during Kibaki.
Yes.
And that is what you've been communicating in your administration.
Yes.
And I hope I believe you'll be...
Yeah, I'll let people know what is going on. Because it's when you let people know what is going on, that's when they can audit what you are doing. Si kufanya vitu na chini chini. You do things out in the open. I'm an open book.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is where we end it with Dr. Alfred Mutua. He says he's an open book. He is not lonely. And he is ready to serve in the next administration. And like he says, just do good for yourself and for the country. My name is Kingori Wangeshi. Until next time, bye-bye. Remember to subscribe.